2 years we've been waiting for the new version of this, the DJI Mavic 4 Pro. Going to be unboxing this. It's going to be 3 versions. The Mavic 4 Pro, the Fly More combo, and this one, the Creator combo. This also comes with the new DJI RC2 Pro. Can't wait to unbox this. Let's get straight into it. Alright, so here we have the Creator Combo Mavic 4 Pro, and yes, you can see there the new RC2 Pro. I was actually more excited about this new controller than the actual drone until I actually saw the spec of this, and literally DJI have just thrown everything at this drone. It's absolutely incredible spec-wise, so I can't wait to show you exactly what's inside this box, so let's get straight into it. And I will also show you what's different about the Creator combo compared to, say, the Fly More combo or the standard one as well. So we're going to get this out now, and you can see we've got a new shoulder bag. This is actually really nice. You can see the Mavic etching on the front of it there. Good quality bag, similar to the Air 3S bag if you have that, or the original Mavic bag. Nice padded shoulder straps. So the bag is good, and this is going to be great to be able to take everything with you for that single trip with just the Mavic 4 Pro. If you want anything else like action cameras, tripods, you're going to need a dedicated camera bag, but this is, as far as DJI bags go, I would say the best I've seen. Now, we'll get everything out of this bag and then we'll go through everything in detail, but you can see there's lots of compartments in this bag now. You've got a zipper pocket at the top and then 3 different sections here, but there's also a base unit. You can actually pull this flap up and there's a lower section. So everything that you're going to possibly need to fly the Mavic 4 Pro, you're going to be able to fit inside of this bag. And it's got a nice felt on it as well, so it's not going to scratch anything. So your screen on the RC2 Pro, your Mavic 4 Pro, everything is going to be nicely protected. So bags, really good. Now stickers, these are pretty much the same stickers. If you've never had the drone before from DJI, you now get stickers. You also get a user guide, but it's also a Class 2 drone if you're going to be buying this in the EU region. So this is a Class 2 drone, which I'll go through, but sticker-wise, they are the same stickers. I was hoping maybe we might get some like unique Mavic 4 Pro stickers, but no, these are the same ones. But if you never had these stickers before, then these are the stickers. Do you keep them? What do you do with them? Let me know. Right, because I'm testing this drone, I get this box inside of it. This comes with all the different outlets depending on which region I'm going to be flying in. But if you're buying it in, say, in the US, you're going to get the US outlets, in the UK one. So I won't go through that. But this power brick, this is incredible. So this now has 240 watts output. Yes, you heard that right. The speed and power from this power brick is incredible. I've never seen anything like this from DJI in the foldable drones anyway. So you're going to be able to charge one of these batteries in 43 minutes. And why that's impressive is because of the amount of actual flight time we're now going to get out of this drone. So you get that with it. And also if you get the Creator combo, you're going to get this high-speed data cable. So this is really good, super fast. And the advantage of getting the Creator combo is you have built-in storage, 512 gigabytes. But that power brick is fantastic. You also get a new 3-way charging hub as well, so you can charge via USB-C. Now it's nice and light, so super compact to take this around with you. It's got a new design, but the beauty of this is that this can charge 3 batteries simultaneously, so no more one after the next after the next. Now 3 batteries can be charged in 90 minutes, all 3 using this power brick. Now that is so good. Each one of these batteries is going to give you 51 minutes of flight time. These are 95 watt-hour batteries, really large. I've never seen a battery like this on the Air 3S or the Mavic series. This is the best in terms of flight time that we've ever seen. And I have been flying the drone before I've even done this voiceover, and the battery life is unbelievable. Really, really impressive. And you're also going to get 4 different pairs of propellers. These clip onto the drone, so snap in place. Fantastic. Right. This really is everything that I wanted. I'm sure you might have seen some of the leaks of this and it looked really bulky and heavy. That was my initial impression, but when I first got this, I was super impressed. It literally weighs like similar amounts to the original RC2, but now we have a 7-inch mini LED screen that folds out. And when you fold it out, it automatically turns on. Just look at this. This is so good. The best controller that I've seen from DJI. The screen rotates into vertical as well. So when you're doing vertical photos or videos, then you get a proper true vertical mode. It is awesome. Literally DJI threw everything at this. Now the antennas, they push forwards. So this is different. They don't actually come out anymore. But just look at this screen. I mean, it's 2000 nits of peak brightness. The biggest problem with the original RC2 was it wasn't bright enough outside. Look at it also, when you fold it down, the joysticks also fold in. So you don't need to now screw the joysticks in or out. They're attached all the time. This is brilliant. Now look at all the different controls we have on here. So you've got your 2 controller sticks, which are nice and responsive. You've got a scroll wheel where you could easily change the exposure. On the right hand side, you've got a 4D button, so you could customize this. So you could automatically say change from one telelens to the next. You could then customize this to say cruise control. So you can just press that one button and it will do all these different actions for you. You've got your return to home, your cine, normal and sport switch, and a back button. On the top of the controller, you have your scroll wheel at the left-hand side. It's going to control the gimbal. On the right-hand side, it's going to control the zoom. You've got your record button for video and your shutter button for photos. On the bottom of the controller, you've got 3 ports. You've got a HDMI out, you have the USB-C for charging, and you also have a micro SD card. Now, it does have 128 gigabytes of internal storage, so you don't really need to put an SD card in if you don't want to, and it's going to give you 4 hours of battery life. And the profile of it is really nice. It's not too big and bulky, but with having this screen, it is well worth it. Now, I will go and talk about this in a minute, but let's just get into the actual drone. So the new Mavic 4 Pro, and this is the Creator Combo. So it's bigger and it's heavier than the Mavic 3 Pro. This is such a strong and powerful drone. But the main thing people are going to be interested in is the camera. So you get this nice cover that just attaches onto it now easier than ever. And look at the camera. This has so many advantages. How long have you got? So 3 lenses on here. We have a new micro 4/3 28mm Hasselblad sensor, which is an f2 to f11. You have a 70mm medium tele lens and a 168mm tele lens zoom. If we open these propellers up, it's going to give you an idea on the size. Now, similar to the Flip, you can actually unfold these propellers and the drone will now automatically turn on and turn off when you fold them back up. So that's really good for saving time. In terms of obstacle sensors, it has a new omnidirectional binocular vision system. So front-facing LiDAR built into the right arm, an infrared sensor on the bottom, the forward, the back, the lateral, the up and down. It has OcuSync 4 video transmission, which is going to be the best you can get. It has 6 antennas built in, and it also has 6 low-light vision sensors, meaning that you could take off and you could return to home now without the need for any GPS, both in daytime and night. This, for safety features, this had it all. But look at the camera. So the camera, they went just crazy, didn't they? So it now has an infinity gimbal. So it can rotate 360 degrees. I'll come on to that in a second. So let's just look at the back of it. Now, the battery has a new battery, which was talked about. This is not going to be the same as the Mavic 3 Pro. On the back here, you can actually unfold this little clip, and you're going to have a USB-C charger and also an ability to add an SD card if you want. But this does have 512 gigabytes of internal storage if you get the Creator Combo. And a big advantage to professional shooters with the Creator Combo is that this has different video bits rate. So a H.265 is going to give you 180 megabits per second. But if you get the Creator Combo, you can also choose H.264 All I, which is a bitrate of 1,200 megabits per second. This is insane. So if you want the best type of video quality, you need to get the Creator Combo. So they are large file sizes, but they're going to be easier to edit with. The built-in storage is great, having 512 gigabytes. And with the high-speed data cable, that transferring speed from drone to computer is lightning fast. Or if you don't want that, you can also choose just to record in H.265. But with getting the Creator Combo, this is the option. And you can only get these really high 1,200 megabits per second bit rates if you get the Creator Combo. So if you have a look on the bottom of the drone, you can see those vision sensors, but you can also see the C2 marking as well. So depending where you're going to be buying this drone, this has a good advantage. So especially like in the EU. So if it's a C2 drone in the EU, it's under 4 kilograms, then you can actually fly this within 5 meters of people when activated a low speed mode. So this is a max speed of 3 meters per second, but it also means that this is quieter than the Mavic 3 Pro. So very similar to the Air 3S, I would say, in noise, but you're also going to be able to fly this closer to people because it's now a C2 drone. Okay, so let's get this turned on. So the propellers, they just push on, you just push in and turn them to the right. So they're really simple to use. And I'll show you this infinity gimbal. So a full 360 degrees of roll axis now, meaning that you're going to get true vertical shooting. You have a 70-degree tilt when doing vertical video, but you can also rotate that camera, that gimbal, 360 degrees. So now you can do roll shots. So if you want to do roll videos, which are really cool to do, now you can do them on here. So you can be as creative as you want. But this is the first in terms of the Mavic series and the Air series where we've seen true vertical shooting on a Mavic drone. Now the main camera is a Hasselblad camera. It has 6K 60 FPS. You can shoot in HDR, D-Log, D-Log-M, HLG. It's going to give you 16 stops of dynamic range. If you want slow motion, 4K 120, and it has a variable aperture of f2 to f11. So the second lens is a 70mm 1/1.3 inch sensor. It's a fixed 2.8, 48 megapixel. You can shoot in 4K 60, 14 stops of dynamic range. And if you want slow motion, 4K 120. And again, you're not limited. It's D-Log-M, D-Log and HLG. And then the third lens is a 168mm tele lens. So really good compression shots you can get with this. This is a 1/1.5 CMOS sensor. Again, fixed 2.8. This is 50 megapixel video, 12.5 megapixel photos, up to 4K 60. You can film in HDR. This has 13 stops of dynamic range, 4K 100 for slow motion, and color profiles D-Log, D-Log-M, and HLG. So matching all three of these lenses you're going to be using, the color profiles you can use exactly the same. For cameras on this Mavic 4 Pro, to be able to film in 6K now up to 60 FPS, get fantastic slow motion, but in 6K, this is awesome. Such a fantastic drone. Literally DJI threw everything at this. And a couple of questions a few of you might have. So the Mavic 3 Pro, the Mavic 4 Pro, let's have a look. First of all, do ND filters work on the Mavic 3 Pro onto the Mavic 4 Pro? No, you can see that size difference is vast. There is no way, unless you glue it on, that they're going to fit. They just do not fit. What about batteries? Can you use the Mavic 3 Pro battery on the Mavic 4 Pro? And the answer again is no. There's quite a substantial gap at the side, so they won't work. So this is why you need to get, I would recommend, the Fly More combo. It's going to give you 2 extra batteries and the charging hub I showed you, or get the Creator combo if you need the internal storage, you want the RC2 Pro controller. Now you can also get the 3G dongle if you need it. This all goes into the back of it, but I've used this RC2 Pro, and for filming outside, it's just a complete game changer. This controller is fantastic, so bright. It's brighter than like an iPad. It's 2000 nits of peak brightness. So seeing what you've filmed outside, seeing where your drone is, seeing what it's capturing, it just looks beautiful. The quality of this is incredible. You can also load third-party apps on here if you want. So if you want to watch Netflix on your RC2 Pro, you want to watch YouTube, you can do, but the brightness is that main thing. And I love that when I want to actually use this infinity gimbal and shoot in vertical, I can just rotate that screen and actually get proper vertical video and look at it identically on the screen as well. The screen is really responsive. The RC2 Pro now is much faster, so it's nothing like the RC controller where it was quite slow and sluggish. This is a completely new animal. I would say for me, this is probably the biggest thing. I love this controller so much. I'm sure it will be an optional accessory. It's not going to be cheap, but this is like the perfect package. The Mavic 4 Pro is like top tier foldable drones from DJI. It's like the hero drone. This is the best it can get. And so far from my testing that I've been doing with this, really, really impressive. It has like everything that you're going to want. It's unbelievable. I will link at the top of the description so you go and check out all 3 of them. I will be doing lots more videos on this, comparing it to different things, reviews, so make sure you stay tuned, hit that subscribe button. Got so much more coming on this. If you've got any questions, let me know in the comments down below. But first impressions, this is absolutely fantastic and much better than my beloved DJI Air 3S. So I hope you enjoyed it. Hit that subscribe button. If you do me a favor, hit the like button if you enjoyed this. Really appreciate it. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Take care, guys.